Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Dragon Ball episode talk, and in this episode we are on the road again. However, Bulma falls off her bike and hurts herself and starts to cry, but then Goku notices that the ball is glowing, which means another Dragon Ball must be nearby. So, Bulma immediately recovers herself, and then they head over to a town, or village I guess, a village that looks deserted. However, Goku notices that there are still people around, and how does he know? Well, I guess even this early on, Goku was able to kind of sense ki a bit. That's my only explanation for how he knows. So, Goku knocks on the door, doesn't open up, then Goku breaks down the door and gets hit in the head with an axe. However, the axe breaks because of Goku's hard head. And then the dude's like, oh, please, Oolong, don't hurt me, I beg of you. And Goku's like, who's Oolong? And then we get the reveal like, oh, so this village is being terrorized by a monster who takes little girls, which, why? Look, alright, man. Here we go. So, Oolong, how old is Oolong? Like, he takes little girls. Is he underaged as well, or not? Because I'm kind of confused here. I'm looking on the Dragon Ball wiki, but it doesn't really say an age. It just says that he was born in age 740, which I don't know when that is. You know, where we are right now. But anyway, Oolong is a terrible monster who can shapeshift and takes the girls. However, when Bulma asks about the Dragon Ball, an old woman has a Dragon Ball. So, Bulma offers the fact that, how about we help you, in exchange you give us the Dragon Ball. And she's like, and the old woman is like, alright, sure. So, time for Goku to become Girl-Ku. We'll turn Goku into a girl, and then, you know, we'll fool Oolong. Goku gets taken to the location where the other girls are, then he fights Oolong, rescues the girls, and brings them back home. Everything's fantastic, plan's perfect. What could possibly go wrong? Let's see how it went wrong. So, Goku gets dressed up, he goes out there, he puts on this, like, girly voice, which is actually kind of funny, because he's voiced by a woman, so I find that a bit funny. Oolong is fooled. However, it turns out that Girl-Ku is shaking. So, Oolong turns himself into a handsome gentleman in order to basically calm the fear that apparently Girl-Ku has. However, the reason that Girl-Ku is trembling is because of the fact that he needs to take a piss. Simple as that. However, when Bulma sees the handsome man, Bulma immediately pops out, opens her jacket, and kind of like flexes her breasts forward. Just like, hello, wouldn't you mind a beautiful woman like this? So then Oolong is like, oh, how could I resist such feminine beauty? But also, I can't let the girl that I was gonna get, like, down. I mean, I have to get her. Oh, difficult choice, difficult choice. And while this is happening, Goku went off to take a leak. So Oolong sees that his girl is taking a leak. However, she's doing it standing up with like a weird bow. So, Oolong heads over and it's like, oh my god, oh god. Yeah, women don't really have willies. Little girls also, they don't have willies. That is a male trait exclusively. So Oolong learns that he has been fooled and he turns himself into a big monster. So he turns himself into a big bull. However, Goku isn't scared at all, not even in the least. Goku's ready to fight, and Oolong's acting tough, even though, to be honest, Oolong isn't really that strong. And also, I guess he doesn't want to flatten the kid. So Goku gets ready to fight. However, Oolong is like, oops, and he leaves. Turns out, he only has 5 minutes for the transformation. So, Oolong gets around the corner, he transforms back, and then Goku gets out, and then Oolong is like, he went that way. So Goku follows him that way, and then Oolong basically gives the audience the explanation on how his powers work, and what happened. So Oolong has wanted a girlfriend for a very long time. However, turns out there's one little problem with it. He is a pig. And women don't want him. So then he went over to the school of shapeshifting and learned that in order to get girls, even though you're not really supposed to use it for that. And also, he has a 5-minute time limit. So, Goku returns. He couldn't find him. And then he goes back into town. And he's like, hey, Oolong's gone. Don't you worry about it. But then Oolong can't transform again. So he transforms into this big samurai guy with like a hot bowl of soup. And he threatens to put Goku in soup and eat him alive. So Goku's like, alright, why don't you just huh? And that shocks Oolong, and then he burns his fingers, which makes me go, wait a minute. That is part of your shape-shifting. How is that actually hot? I don't get how these powers work. But he burns his thumb, and then Goku is like, I was trained by my grandpa in karate. So Oolong puts down a couple of bricks, and Goku breaks them with a finger, and Oolong gets immediately terrified, turns himself into a flying creature, and flies away. But Goku calls the Nimbus and follows Oolong until Oolong's timer runs out. Also, Oolong turned into a rocket, but that didn't really work out. Nimbus is that fast. So Goku catches Oolong, brings him back to the village, and then basically forces him to show where the girls are. So they go to the girls, and it turns out Oolong just wanted a traditional woman. Let's say that, okay? A traditional woman, as in she cooks, she cleans. However, these girls, they don't cook, nor do they clean. They just want to be treated like queens, which, well, alright. So Oolong is like, take them back. So the girls get taken back, and then the old woman gives Bulma the Dragon Ball, and then the episode ends. And that's it. Now, in my opinion, this episode ended abruptly, and I find that kind of weird. By the way, this is not illegal. I actually have the DVD, as you may have seen in my Christmas open box video that I released earlier this year. I actually have all of Dragon Ball on DVD, except for a couple of things which I sadly enough would have to illegally download. But don't tell Toei. I'm not doing that, okay? Toei, don't you worry about that. But like most of this stuff is gonna be from 99%, I guess. It's gonna be from, like, legit stuff, because I actually have the series legit. Maybe I'll look on Crunchyroll to see if they're on there. But overall, this was a very funny episode. I mean, the jokes write themselves with Goku. Let's be honest here. I mean, you can't threaten Goku. Goku is also very oblivious. Like, it's like, oh, hey, look, this, Pokawata, I think is her name. But she's a girl, and then Goku pats her down there to see if she's actually a girl. And then later on to the old woman, he pats her as well to see if that is a woman as well, which is just funny. And this will also start a trend from this point onwards. Goku shall be patting women down there in order to see if they are actually women. Which, hey, it's not a bad tactic. However, I wouldn't recommend doing that, like, ever. But overall, this episode was very funny. I like the, it's such a silly little storyline that we get with Oolong, you know? I mean, we're gonna repeat this later on in like 15 years when we get to GT. Yeah, definitely. But overall, I thought this episode was very much a lot of fun. Tons of fun, if I do say so myself. And next episode seems to be a banger as well. So I'm gonna call it here. So thank you all so very much for watching. And tell me in the comment section down below what you thought of this episode. And with that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed. And if you did, please like button, subscribe if you're new, if you're not done so already. Turn on notifications. Don't forget to check out my Let's Play channel. Link in the description and at the end of the video. And I will be seeing you guys next week for Yamcha, the Desert Bandit. Bye!